Közben ellenőrzöm itt a streamet, mert ugye a napokban folyamatosan szarakodott. Most reméljük jó lesz. Ha jól emlékszem, akkor a szükségszabályába hagytuk abba. És... így van. Innen is megyünk tovább. Hát, na, azért ez csúnya dolog. Kilépünk a játékból, és akkor nyilván nem szerveren játszunk. Na nem baj. Nézzük a küldetéseket. Csinálnunk kell a mellékküldetéseket is nem akarom kihagyni. Ha itt vagyunk, akkor már épp beszélünk Dickkel.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me? Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen.
Igen.
So that you can breed beasts. That sounds like a very good idea. Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe. I see. What do I need to do? First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but the relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers. I've seen thestrals before, but where?
No,
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Megnézem, hogy van-e. Ó, kihagytam egy macskát. Jó. CHC. For, igen. Csináltam egy kicsit szebbre ezeket a citákat. Nagyon jó ez a ruha. Nagyon bejön. Jobb, mint az előző.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Adj hitelt. Majd megadom. Na jó, akkor most mennünk kell. találnunk kell. Vagy van valami gír nálunk, amit el tudunk adni? Mindent eladtunk.
Rebellion. Revelio. Alohomora. Rebellion. Revelio.
Itt lesz pénz, itt lesz pénz. Nem, akkor már nincs pénz. Már felvettem. Erről jöttünk. Ollivander, nem, ott van egy. Itt nem tudom, miért nem lehet macskát tartani, ez még tök jó lenne, tudja, lenne egy csomó.
Lumos. Lumos.
Ez az. Megvan a pénzünk rá.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals. I've rescued the thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Then use the pen.
I shall.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Professor Howell will never believe this.
Na, összeszedtem most az állatokat, meg gondolom úgy kell megcsinálni ezt az egészet, hogy van nála teszt rá. És jön a meglepetés. Ide jól belemegyek.
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
Mi lehet az a tenyésztőtól? Mi lehet az a... tenyésztőtől? Nem ez lesz, de... Fogadjunk, ezt hívják, hogy... Ez tenyésztőtelep. Na most be van. Na végre. Na jó, akkor fél óra. Nem vásárolok, ezt csináljuk most. Mert nincs pénz. Három seprű pázika. Na, megyünk akkor, most találkozunk Poppyval.
Glad you came.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tense. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collar. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never...
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creature?
Exactly. That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right. There was something else that it seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is up. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story.
Goodness. Well, that's certain. Don't worry. I'll guard your secret as I shan't press for more detail. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Aj, új, de utálom ezt.
Hello, Serona. I received your app.
Hello, my friend.
Fúj!
I did.
Are you? Then I shall refrain from telling. I do. She's lovely.
Nem érdekel, nem érdekel, nem érdekel, nem érdekel.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me. And to Dora. Aidan was bringing the box of... You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Új! Haragszom ezért.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh,
She thought you might need help.
and she's correct.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, if you...
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you.
Serona also...
Indeed he was. He was hoping to... Aidan took it. The cavern is in the hills.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps.
Revelio.
I shall get that gold back.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
You'll have to fight eventually. You're that hypocrite thing. You love
Is that the best you can do? Oh, it's back!
Revelio. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio.
Hát, ja.
But I still need to visit the cave to find Serona's box of letters. Let's have a look around. See if I can find that box of letters. Confringo! That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll. Expelliarmus, or father. Revelio.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Hú. Jó, hát mindegy, legalább volt egy kis trollbalhé.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ja, nincs amúgy tök jó.
Hello. Oh, thank...
Fúj.
I'm glad I
Oj.
could be a...
Don't know what I'd have done. And for
Oj.
the-
Revelio.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Ott volt az előbb az a kör, szerintem az lesz az a poppis küldetés. Vissza kell menni oda, megvárjuk, aztán indulhat a játék. Nem tudom, hogy mit fogunk csinálni, de
It's not like her to
járjon
forget.
Poppy. Az végre! Jaj, ez a felállás animáció olyan hosszú ideig tart.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. She didn't send me an owl this week.
What did you find out about the...
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right.
Na gyerünk akkor!
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her.
That sounds straight.
We should be in and out.
Well then.
Wonderful. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
She is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to get to the
Ain't been easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Hát azért ez egy kicsit kockázatos. Meg kellett volna zárni abba a zsákba. Most srácok, de koncentráltam, nem tudtam mit kell csinálni, aztán ilyenkor
That was brilliant!
nem vagyok
And did you
képes
see how
beszélni.
clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to...
Only until she saw her egg. At which point The important thing is that we Thank you for doing this.
Shall we head back?
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers.
Understandable. We...
True. So
Unless what?
unless... Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Na. Remélem most haladunk tovább. Akarok már
I'm so
sárkány.
blind.
Na hát úgy is itt vagyunk, akkor próbáljuk ezt a seprűfejlesztést. Nem tudom mennyibe kerül.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
4000! Itt el nincs bátyja.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hol van itt 4000? De igazából az a legkevesebb. Azt akartam, hogy eltűnjön onnan egy sor a questek közül.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to...
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature. That could have been any...
You know what it was, Nat.
I am allowed to leave the castle.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She berated me for not keep...
But Mother! If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with her.
I must get to class. Perhaps...
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of...
It is specific to me. Self-term triggered. And it is in my... That is how I'm...
Now the nickname makes sense.
It is. She says... She claims that she has... But she has used...
We're making good progress.
I agree. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood Hollow... I choose to... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Füge professzor irodája ott volt.
You wouldn't catch me keeping one.
Why not? I think it's nice to be able to look back on old diaries and see what...
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next...
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins... And I discovered Professor Fitzgerald.
I see.
And sir, there's something else.
He knew Miriam?
He liked her so much that he let her leave with it. Despite...
I don't know what to say. She could win over... I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok.
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible.
I don't know the headmaster's house.
He is. So you'll need a disguise.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So...
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Sjung milyen alkeszok.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now, to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
Professor,
I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient. A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
What did the headmaster want?
De jó karácsonyi hangulat, csak lehetne nagyobb hó.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor Black, how are you?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, More than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
No, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall know.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any.
Ahem. Attention, Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Miért büfög ennyit?
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Confringo.
Hát, ha már itt tartunk, akkor ezt a... Itt nyomok egy Revelio-t.
Revelio.
Á, de király! Milyen csodálatos ételek! Csirkecomb, paradicsom, uborka, saláta, tojás, lilahagyma, patiszon, spenót, brokkoli, tojás, főtt kukorica, egészben sült disznó, csirkecombok, békönnel, uborka, paradicsom. Micsoda kenyerek. Roskenyér. Bagettel. Répa. Spárga? Spárga. Ott meg disznóhús a répán. Répás, meggyes, disznós pite. A kedvencem. Ój, bocsánat, srácok. Tüsszentettem.
Accio. gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Na, sikerült bejutnunk ide.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking.
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that...
I suspect there will be more.
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Aloha Mora.
Azért az ugye elég baszó. Nem szar a kilátás.
Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Hoppá! Bekerültem egy könyvbe.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Most úgy kell mennünk, hogy itt ne lássanak meg.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. Straight ahead.
Így kell ellopakodni mögöttük, hogy ne lássanak meg.
find me if I go up there.
Elég pontosan mutatja itt az utat, hogy kb. Merre kell menni.
Best move while I can. Eve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Na gyerünk!
Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be needed to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Ah, miért nem megy oda be?
Close tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Oh. Vinciava. De remélem nem az elejétől kell. Az elég hosszú lenne. Ó, csak innen, tök jó.
Close tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Ezek a halál elekéiből a láthatatlanná tévő köpeny.
I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Még a halál se lát engem.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Ez a bodzapálca. világ legerősebb pálcája.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda!
Hát ez egy kicsit erősebb bombárda, mint az eddigiek. szarvarázslatokkal nem volt egyszerű.
This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Not.
I can't believe she's dear, sweet me. Let us always honor her memory. We won't be the same without her.
Most ez a harmadik próba lenne.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.